There are lots of lovely new furnishing items that are coming with housing with update 37 for the Elder Scrolls Online. Shall we take a look? Hello, it's Icy. Yes, back, as I always am, with another preview video for the new housing items that are coming with the new DLC. This is update 37 for the Elder Scrolls Online for Q1 2023, and we have some very nice druidic style furnishings, and I think you're going to be very happy. I know I am. So the way we're doing this, as always, is to look at what's new in the Crown store for furnishing items. That way we can get a good overview. Where I know things are farmable in zone, I'll let you know. If I'm pretty sure they're going to be Crown only, I'll let you know that as well. Unfortunately, this lovely Galen Dogwood medium cluster, pretty sure is going to be Crown only, because usually the plants are. We also have this lovely potted Sistra's Pine. Always nice to have a plant in a pot because it saves us an item count. And this is a lovely one. And we also here have the Gallenwood Dogwood Large. This is a beautiful tree. You will have noticed it in the previous video up there as I've previewed this very fantastic island that will be in the Crown store as well. But there are a whole bunch of these absolutely gorgeous dogwood trees in the zone, quite large and just absolutely delightful. The other thing that we can get, pretty much everything is under the Breton theme. It makes things easy. We have a couple of absolutely ginormous druidic carved rocks. Great for construction of mountains and all sorts of stuff. Conveniently just carved on one side as well, so you can have it carved side out or in. And a slightly smaller long skinny one. Now rocks are not always farmable, so I don't know whether these ones are going to be Crown only or if you'll be able to farm for these either. So posts and pillars. So these will be furnishing plans that you can get from doing the Galen Dailies. So these are the daily quests for the Delve, World Boss and Volcano quests available in Galen. These will sometimes, the plans will sometimes drop from opening the boxes after update 37 is live. So we have a druidic pillar, druidic posts, which are quite nice and nice and straight as well. What else do we have? Let's just jump through here. Just taking you straight to what I'm aware of. I'm pretty sure from here we just go straight down to structures. So we have this fantastic druidic hearth. It is chunky in a fantastic way, and I do want to show you this just as a... So it's covered on all sides. The top is this quite serious black square, which is like a floor basically. So you can't fall through this, but I could see this being used for some quite interesting decoration options because it's such an effective sort of building piece. The other thing you could use this for is in here is a bit of a tunnel or perhaps a hut of some sort by putting it on its side. It's pretty cool. So if we take a look at what else, we have a druidic staircase, for some reason in a much whiter tone than everything else in the druidic style. I'm gonna put in a bug report for this because I'm not sure it's meant to be white when everything else is much more sort of that kind of yellow colored sandstone. Then we have a couple of fantastic doorways. So we have a door and the door frame. So not two separate items, we actually have them both in one, which is fantastic because, as all housing mans is known, item count. Item count is always a thing, so this way we save a slot, which is fantastic. We have this druidic stone doorway, or archway perhaps. No door to fit in it, but perhaps one of the existing other door types will work. But absolutely lovely. Looking forward to playing around with this one. I could see a whole bunch of them together, making an amazing corridor. And then we have this druidic post arched. So a building frame, pretty much. This one carefully designed that this side will actually meet up and overlap into here. So you can have like a bunch together and it should be quite effective. Platform-wise, we have a quarter circle platform. Now, if you look here carefully, this one matches up. So along the left side matches along the right side. So you can actually line these blocks up and the texture across them works together. We have a log platform. So also pretty cool. Looks good on its own, but yeah, you should probably... I'm not sure this one will line up as well, just because the log sizes are different. So you're probably going to need to play around with this one to see, or you line it up across like side to side as opposed to end to end. Then we have two sorts of druidic platforms. These as well, you can see line up texture wise, and I'm pretty sure they match. They actually match the quarter circle as well, and we don't just have one as a plain square, we actually have one with an outer wall trim as well, which is really nice. You'll note that on the trim side we've got some distinction of sort of modifications. Excuse those beeps going on. And then we've got some other stuff. So then we've got some super cool druidic fences. Look at this one. Look at this. It's like a mushroom fence and I'm so here for it. I absolutely love this one. It looks fantastic, but do note it's not actually like a quarter circle. There is a different odd shape here and it's only curves to one direction. 4 of them together you could get a circular-ish shape, but there's no mirror side for this. So we also have a little short straight one, loving the mushrooms, and this end wall where it sort of slumps down to the ground, which is one of my favorites. We have a long stone nook, which could also double as a fireplace if that's what you need to do. However, these ones don't match up from side to side, so you can't just match up a bunch of these together and have them play nice. Also, these ones all have this wooden frame in front of it, but they're at different heights and different sizes. Some of them are curved and some of them are not. The circle at one end is a different size to the circle at the other, so you can't even kind of put them together and have them match. This seems like an oversight. Seems like a big oversight to me. The other thing is these also don't match up with the walls either, and the walls can't be placed side by side and have them match up, unlike the platform squares earlier. This is a bug report for me. Because this is a problem. This one might be your best bet. If nothing has changed beforehand, this one looks like it could be close to matching, and at least the wooden beam has approximately the same diameter on either side and it's straight, so you might need to work with that one. And then we just have a couple of sacred pieces here in the undercroft. Presumably these will be craftable, hopefully. So feel like your own henge in your property. That's yours to make now. Also, we can donuts. Finally we have donuts, and very importantly, you can go in the middle of the donut. So you are not restricted. It's not like a window you can't get through, though it would make an absolutely fantastic window if you were making a giant stone cave. I think that could be an option. We have awesomely these absolutely stunning fire song sculptures. Now these are also farmable from the patterns. So we've got the Archdruid staff, and the brood hen, Chimera's tail, Menhir, Iflon's claw, and we finally have just another stone sculpture, which could be added to all sorts of things. But these are truly stunning. I very, very, very much like these. I don't know what I'm going to do with these, but I am going to do something with these. I think they're absolutely stunning. So that's all of the new furnishings that are currently available in the Crown Store, most of which will be available as well as farmable recipes from doing the Galen Dailies. Now, as a special thank you to anybody who's still hanging around at the end of the video, what you can do is you can start doing those Galen Dailies now. Do the dailies, don't turn them in, don't open the coffer. Save the coffers, and then when update 37 goes live, then open the coffers. If you do that, you will have a chance of getting the new furnishing plans inside the coffers that you farmed before the update. This worked for the Fargrave patterns, it worked for the Firesong patterns. This works. Unless they've gone and changed it. And the worst that happens is you've done some dailies that you didn't need to. So I would recommend that now, tonight, as soon as you've watched this, you go pick up the dailies and you do them. Don't turn them in. Even if it's just one character a day, that's still a whole bunch of dailies you can do in the next 4-5 weeks from when this video is live. Longer if you're on console. So, thank you very much for joining me today. I appreciate you watching. If you haven't, do throw us a follow here on YouTube. I do a lot of ESO content, usually about housing, but not always. If you'd like to join me, you can also find me over at twitch.tv/ICYIC, where I stream the Elder Scrolls Online 3 to 4 days a week. And I would love to see you there. I'm on the ESO Stream Team, so I have giveaways. Thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.